Stitchers.
Hi, I'm Keisha.
I'm Laura, and welcome to the Pattern Queens episode 90. Today is Sunday, May 22nd, and this is a channel about cross stitch.
And friendship and rambles and lots of shenanigans. And oh boy, am I tired after this week.
It's getting close to the end of school for me. So yeah.
Yes.
So we want to say welcome to everyone. Thank you all for coming back and commenting. We told you last week we would ask a question and then we didn't think to.
No.
So can you come up with a question here? Do you think? I'll let you think for a minute.
I'll think about it.
So we know we've had some new people joining. That's always exciting. We love to see all of our regular friends coming back and hanging out with us again. Remember that you can always ask us questions, because this coming week we will be doing a Stitch with Us, which will go up next Sunday.
Yes, so please ask us all of the questions. We would love to answer them.
That way Keisha doesn't have to go find some sort of list, or alternatively, our information is always in the drop down. So Keisha's information is there. If you find good, I don't know, whatever kinds of questions
or something.
Yes, then send them to her, because that's always helpful.
Yes. Because I have like a couple that I've looked up that I've kind of saved, but it's always fun to be able to interact and kind of ask the questions that you guys like to hear the answers to as well. So
we talked about doing some of the older ones too, because we never did. We did the very first one, right? The Get to Know Your Flosstuber.
Yeah, we did.
But I don't know that we did much of any of the other ones that were out there at one time.
Right.
So,
I have a question. So next Monday, not this one tomorrow, but the next one is Memorial Day, which is the unofficial start to the summer season here in the Northern Hemisphere. So what is your favorite summertime activity?
Ooh, cool. We'll have to watch for those this week. Are you going to answer this week, or are you going to answer next?
I'll answer next week whenever we get all of the answers rolling in.
Okay.
All right.
That'll be fun. Maybe we can include it as like the first question on our Stitch with Us.
Yeah, that would be fun.
And you and I can answer it.
Yeah, there we go.
That will be fun. Okay, how about a little life update?
Okay, little life update. It's just been, we implemented a new system at work that affects my entire department, and I'm the supervisor of the department. So I've just been working through a lot of that stuff, and it's made for kind of an exhausting work week. And then James wasn't feeling super well yesterday, and as probably the same for a lot of people, he just wanted his mom. So I was telling Laura, we're both working on models, and I had planned, I was like, okay, Saturday's my day off. I'm just going to do a whole bunch of stitching. And he just wanted to sit with me the entire day, which of course I'm going to hold my little toddler all day. He's lovely, and he doesn't snuggle as much as he used to. So Laura just got finished saying that we weren't going to have a cat interruption today. And here we are.
Bella, who is not happy that I'm holding her like this, but I thought I would let you see, because it's hard to see her. Now, she may sit down here. I don't know. It looks like maybe.
Right. So anyway, I spent most of my day holding my boy instead of stitching. And then as soon as he went to sleep, I pretty much went to sleep. So.
I knew you went to sleep early because you didn't answer any of my messages. And I had missed your text where you texted both Katie and I earlier in the evening.
Yeah, no, I sat down after he went to bed, because he went to bed a little bit later than he usually does. And then I sat down and I stitched for maybe 20 minutes, and then I fell asleep on the couch, and then I woke up and I was like, I'm going to keep stitching, and I fell right back asleep. So that's what happened to me.
Oh my goodness. So it's been pretty good. We were finished testing. I think I told you guys that last week. And I went on and on Thursday night at our Panera night about the amazing week that I had with students. because we had a new training that we did, and we were able to implement it and use it with 4 of our grades this week. And it was so fun. And the kids loved it.
Yeah.
If you're new here and you don't know, I work with ELL kids, English language learners. So they'll speak English quite fluently, let me tell you. But it's just the fact that they speak another language at home that maybe they need some help just getting things through. And a lot of it is vocabulary, because you know that we here in the United States, the English we speak is just crazy anyway.
Right.
So,
Right.
but it was so fun, and it was a writing exercise, and the kids loved it and wanted to do it again. And it just fills your heart up when the kids like to do things. So
Yes. It's always nice whenever learning can be fun.
yes. And the other big thing I think is that we got to go to Panera again on Thursday, and that's so fun to hang out for the evening.
Nice.
It's the only reason that I have something to show you this week. Well, not the only reason, because I did do one other, but you know.
Yeah.
And the thing that I've been working on is right there, and it's the same thing Keisha's been working on. Not this pink thing that's framed, but it's just laying on top of this box.
Let Laura tease you. Mine is in the living room.
So anyway, that's it.
Wow.
So with that, neither of us have finishes this week. It will probably be a few weeks before either of us have finishes.
That we can show you. I'm hoping for a finish this coming week.
Oh, yes. I have not moved the way that I wanted to. I can't really get to mine because Bella's right here on top of things, but I think I am at 38%. And I had wanted to get to like 60% by the end of the weekend. I don't see me hitting that today.
Probably not. No, I'm a little bit over 60% completed with the model. So,
but if I am over 40% and can manage to get myself to do about 10% a day, I would still get there by the end of next week. So,
right. Yeah, guys, I know we're talking cryptically. It is a project that's between 11,000 and 12,000 stitches. So that's kind of what we're talking about.
It's on Pattern Keeper. That's why we know percentages. So, you know, every day we get to see how much we've accomplished, and it's good because it's easier to set goals that way.
Right, for sure.
So if you haven't tried one of those programs, and I know there's Pattern Keeper, and then there's, what's the other one? It's like Markup RXP or something like that. And that one you can use on other devices, because Pattern Keeper works best on a Kindle.
Well, it works on Android devices. It doesn't work on like iPhones and things like that. So,
and Markup works on the Apple products. So,
oh, it does. Okay. See, I haven't used that one. I've used Pattern Keeper, and I really, really enjoy it. Especially for full coverage, but you can use it for things that aren't full coverage as well, as long as they're compatible PDFs. So.
Okay, so I think that is probably it. And we are ready to move on to some stash. Do you have some new acquisitions?
I do. So I am going to need to stitch something for the retreat in August. So I bought this beautiful thing. So this is Mill Hill Citrus.
So pretty.
I really like this a lot. So I was getting my things together to come back here to film, and James grabbed this and he goes, strawberry. So I had to explain to him that there weren't any strawberries in this, that it's oranges and limes and lemons and grapefruit. And so he put it in his seat next to him, and I went to grab it to come back here, and he goes, me. I'm like, well, you can't have this. So anyway, I had to give him another Mill Hill kit to hold on to, so that he would let me go. I showed last week that I got this eyeball martini glass, and it's the only one I had. So then he was just clutching that to his chest going, me. I think he likes that the beads kind of rattle in the packages, and they're bright colors. So he just wanted something to hold
Aw, so
But
sweet.
that's my stash for this week.
Fun. I went to the mailbox and
Ooh.
oh my gosh. This month's is just so me.
Mhm.
And really, I don't even know what month I'm on here with these. That's lovely. You gotta love big trucks, right? This is PR 148,
Wow.
PR 110,
Ooh.
PR 156. So these PR numbers mean that you can get these. They're in their
Yeah.
regular line. And PR 065. Look at those colors.
Those are so pretty.
This one is like a slate blue. So pretty. But yeah,
Yeah.
those
Looks
purples,
pretty
I
or
opened
just,
it up and
yeah. I know they sent you the Laura Landis pack.
yeah. Okay, and when Keisha and I have said to you that it gets really hard to figure out exactly which color you want, I told you too, 148 and 156, and look at those, how close they are.
Oh yeah, it's just which one is more pink.
So just some really slight differences in them. Yeah, and it makes it hard to decide
Right.
what you
Right.
would.
Whenever you're just looking at pictures on a website, for sure.
And your brain says, isn't that the same color?
Right. What's the difference?
Then my friend Keisha recently went to the cross stitch shop and she bought me this kit. It's so cute. Flag
I
of
love that
Stars
one.
from Bent Creek. This is the one that's on the big chunky fabric, 18 count fabric, and you stitch over two. So you stitch over two with pearl cottons. And then this brings me to more of my stash because Katie Landis bought me this little bitsy mini.
Ooh.
And look.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's what I thought. She gave me these when I got it the same day you gave me the kit.
Oh
I came
wow.
in and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what that's going on. It's going to be perfect for that. So
Oh, perfect.
I'm really excited. So this, you guys, will be my birthday start, July 3rd this year.
Wow.
And I'm set. I'm ready to go. So if anybody else wants to start this or another patriotic piece, I love, or even just, kind of the red, white, and blue theme things, I love them. She also bought me this Bitsy Keep. These are from That's So Kellyco, if you don't know that. And this one is called Sampler Stitcher.
Ooh.
And I love this. So you have, it comes with a little needle minder. And then I was trying to think, I think this is magnetic also, where she has her label. And then you have all the holes, just like on the other one, but a whole bunch on this one, to be able to hang your floss. And then the center, you can lay your orts on there while you're either your orts or the floss that you're working with on there. So they're really nice to help keep you organized. And I've been watching Katie use hers and being really jealous. So I'm sure that's why she got that for me. But that's
really
it for me this week.
Oh, nice.
So some really nice things.
Yes,
Great.
you're all set.
I am, which takes us to our itty bitty whip section.
It's so small, guys. So I have been working on the model pretty steadily all week, and I hadn't worked on anything else. And then I thought, oh, Flosstube, that thing where I show my whips. And I have a whip that I cannot show. So this morning I woke up and I did a little bit of stitching for myself. So this is ABCDinosaurs from Clouds Factory. The H, C, and D are what came out this month. And I've got a little start. I don't think I'm going to finish this in May. before the next part comes out. But these orange stitches here are what I did this morning.
Awesome.
And this is on 36 count Arctic Fox from Vibrana Women. I just love this color, but that's the whole thing right now. So it looks a lot more impressive than I just did a couple stitches there. A little over 100 stitches. But
Hey,
I really, really love this project.
every stitch counts, and you're kicking my butt on the model.
Well, I started it before you. But anyway, so that's what I worked on this morning. And I really, really like that project a lot. I'm looking forward to getting back to it. So.
Keisha and I were talking stitches, and I put in 1,100 stitches yesterday on the model.
Wow.
But how many stitches have you put in this week? Because that's a huge number for you.
This week I've put in just over 3,500 stitches on the model. And you're right, that is pretty big. I mean, I maybe get 200, 250 a day usually, but I've just been working really hard. And last week, guys, I got 1,000 stitches done last Sunday on the model. And I have not had 1,000 stitch day since before James was born. Like, I just usually don't stitch that much. And I'm not sure if I was just on a part that didn't require as much attention, so I was able to stitch faster, or maybe James like went and played. I don't know how I accomplished that last week, honestly.
But it was awesome.
Yeah, so it was pretty exciting for me. Like I said, I do not stitch that much usually, so I was pretty floored. So
okay. Yeah, it's a huge accomplishment. You guys know when you get in that groove, it's so lovely, and we all love that. So I picked up last week Valentine Rose. It's part of the Anniversaries of the Heart, and I've shown you previously, if you watched my May whips, I had finished the Anniversaries of the Heart #1. So I started this one, and all I got in is this part of the border, but that's a lot. It's all the way around.
Right.
Now for me, I'm going to fold this just so it's easier to hold. You can see what color my border is. It's kind of gold, right?
Yeah.
I use the called for color.
Oh.
And it, down at the bottom there, it's the leaves in the plant.
Right.
So I'm going to leave it. It's fine. Mine will just look a little different. I'm sorry. And I noticed it immediately when I started, but I was like, no, I'm already stitching. I'm doing it. This is it.
Yeah.
And I am stitching this on a 36 count ale from Picture This Plus. I have a huge piece of fabric. So then I'm trying to just like work everything in over here. Then Thursday night, I took 3 pieces with me, forgot my hoop. My friend brought an extra one so I could use it. And I worked on Blue Heron from Ardith Design. I love these. Amanda May has done some really cool things with this Chesapeake Bay Treasures series. So it comes with finishing fabric and a little charm. I threw a threader in there and a needle, and it's just cute. It's got a little patch. And I just worked a little more on the bottom of this. I only worked about an hour and a half, but there you go.
So
it's so cute. I did the part of the crab and the 2 little triangles over here, and then finished off this swirl. So
I love that.
We were chatting, having a good time. I was just happy to touch it again. This is one that I'm sure I will work out pulling it out again, because I have a couple more in the series now too, and I need to get it finished.
I love her stuff.
Me too. And we just announced her yesterday as one of the designers for the Nice List. So.
I saw that this morning, and it's really funny because every once in a while, Laura will be like, so who would you like to see in the boxes that we haven't worked with? And I mentioned her, and Laura just like gives me this look, and I'm like, you have already talked to her. And then I saw the announcement, and I'm like, no yay. I saw it this morning, so I was going to talk to you about it. I'm very excited about that.
So I'm thinking we're going to have the happiest project in the nice list box.
Oh man, I'm so excited about
I love her stuff. She just makes me smile, and meeting her at market was one of the best moments because she is as genuinely lovely in person as the person who you see on Flosstube.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It was wonderful to talk to her. And I mean, it was so cute because Katie and I both fangirled over her, and she fangirled a little over the Black Needle Society. And, you know, it was just fun.
That's
So
nice.
we're really
I'm so excited. I mean, I was already gonna buy a nice list box, but I'm pretty excited now.
excited. And the maker that we announced is Stacy Stitches Creative Studio. I have to get it right. That's the name of her shop. So you can actually go on and buy cross stitch from her if you would like.
Oh,
Stacy is a
cool.
lovely person who also makes Flosstube. You can go check her out, see who you're buying from. But yes, we're really excited that she will be in the box too.
Awesome.
My other whip that I took Thursday was ABC Fraises. I'm sure I just butchered that. It's from collection Tralala. And I love this. When I bought this one, I was in a shop that had the Vicky Clayton silks in the corner. I got to make sure I'm saying the right thing. Vicky Clayton or Carrie's?
I'm cracking up over here
Carrie's.
because I heard roar from my living room. So, sorry, there's a background soundtrack.
That's okay. So they're Carrie's threads.
Okay.
I said the wrong thing, but she had some, and we just played and found all the colors that I need for this.
Oh, perfect.
Aren't they gorgeous?
Yes, it's so
And
pretty.
I'm stalling for time because that's what's done. I'm doing this on 28 count Cashel linen, Presenting Lorelai Gilmore, which is from one of the Black Needle boxes. And I stitched the outside border in one strand, which I really don't mind, but this is where my my flower vase will go, the urn, the vase. And I think for the inside, I will use 2 strands so that it will be a little more saturated in there.
Yeah, that'll be cool. A little bit of dimension too.
Yes. So, but to keep, I didn't want the border to be really heavy. So that should work out well for me.
It
I
really
have
was
that.
a zigzag border kind of week for you, wasn't it?
Yes. And I have that in a Judy bag.
Ooh.
So I'm going to say one other thing. Katie and I did on Love You More Studio. We did a use your voice week, and we have some great prints, including, so I keep looking up, you guys, because they're sitting right up there, including 3 Ruth Bader Ginsburg prints. And this weekend only, so through today, Sunday, we are donating 50% of the profits to the ACLU, the American Civil Liberties Union. So
Perfect.
and we will have a couple more weeks like this coming up. Next week is Pride Week. It is, I mean, it is Pride Week. And
wonderful.
I can't think what the week after that is. It may be women, all about powerful women. So, which we have a fun Disney print in there.
Ooh, lots of fun, powerful Disney women. It'll be exciting.
So anyway, that's just a little Love You More news there that I thought I would throw in case you are needing that. And I will also tell you that if you want a little discount for yourself, it does take, we're donating profits, so it does take a little off our donation, but a code that you can always use is Goddess 10, which is our friend Athena, Stitching Goddess Designs. And she has a code that you can use for Love You More. So
perfect.
Anyway, that's shop stuff. How about some plans?
Okay, well, my plan this week is to work really, really hard and try to get the model done.
I was going to say, should we say this in unison?
Right, work on the model. But as you said, we are going to be doing a Stitch with Us this week. So I will work on something that's not the model, because it would be really mean to do a Stitch with Us and not show you guys what we're working on. So
Yes.
we will be working on something different. And then depending on when I get the model done, my husband and I are going to go on a little bit of a trip, because it's my husband's birthday next weekend. And so I might pick something that's good for car stitching, but I'm not sure what. So how is that for very vague plans?
That works well.
How about you?
Well, I kind of have the same plans. I would love to finish the model this week. My plan is to get through the last week of school. Oh, another black cat. Now this one, come here. This is Pia, the noisy one. She loves to talk.
Yes.
Don't
Well,
you?
and on cue.
Yes. What would you like to do? Okay. And
She let down.
she is so funny. She's so funny. She will just talk to you like that. She talks to you like that when you're petting her, and she's happy.
Oh,
She just
fun.
is a cranky cat. So she's so funny. And she may jump. I'm kind of watching her. Okay, there we go. I feel safe again. But my goal is to get through school this week, and I'm hoping that I finish, because you guys, I found the one that I've been missing from my May whips, and it's Rose Quaker. Okay, mine is printed off in black and white, and I'm actually using Pattern Keeper for it, but it's all rose colors. It's a beautiful color palette. Oh, and this one is in an 805 stitcher bag, which I love. There you go. That was kind of appropriate after that crazy cat.
Oh yeah, she came whenever she was summoned by the bag.
So it's all these DMCs. I don't know. I may have to pull them out and put them on that Bitsy Keep.
Oh yeah.
So
Gotta play with your new toys when you get them.
there you go. I would really like to stitch on that one, but I have lots of things. I have some smalls I need to work on. I showed Keisha a plan for a project before we hopped on. And really, it's just to not pull my hair out.
Well,
That's my plan.
Survive the week is always a valid plan.
And remember our question, which was,
what is your favorite summertime activity?
And we'll let you know ours in an upcoming video.
Yes.
So I think I almost said we had gotten up to enough shenanigans.
And we've rambled quite enough, and there aren't that many more cats that could jump in and interrupt.
Tiger is right there, the big one who sits up here most of the time. My cat will not make an appearance, so oh my goodness. Okay, anyway, I guess all that's left to say then is bye.
Bye. Have a good week. Don't get attacked by cats.